My dear listener, I need to tell you something. Something powerful. Something that might shake your heart. Something that might change the way you see your journey from this moment on. This isn't just another message, it's a deep, spiritual revelation straight from the heart of God. And I believe, if you're listening right now, it's because heaven chose this moment just for you. Last night, while everything outside seemed quiet, while the world was still and people were sleeping, something strange happened. Something heavy. A dark presence came near. It didn't knock. It didn't ask permission. It just entered silently, like a shadow, and it didn't come for you, not at first. It came for someone else. Someone you love. Someone who carries your name in their heart even if they don't say it out loud. Your person. The one your soul still feels connected to. They were never the original target of this darkness. But because of the deep love they still carry for you, they stepped into the fire. They became the shield. What was meant for you was redirected. It hit them instead. Not because they were weak, but because they were brave. They didn't turn away. They didn't let you suffer alone. They chose to take the hit for you. They stood in that pain, in that battle, not because they had to, but because their heart still whispers your name when the world is quiet. And that, beloved, is the kind of love that shakes heaven. It's the kind of love that angels stand in awe of. So this isn't just another bad day. This isn't just someone going through something hard. No, this is a spiritual moment. A divine shift. A warning and a promise, wrapped into one. This is heaven making it clear. A spiritual war has begun. Not just over your life, but over your calling, your heart, your relationship, your purpose. And if you're hearing this message, you are being called not to be afraid, not to fall into confusion, but to rise. To stand. To believe. Because the light is about to break through in a way you've never seen before. And while you're here, if this is the first time you've found this message, welcome. You're not here by accident. You've been drawn by something greater. So stay. Open your heart. And if this message speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Someone else might need it just as much as you do. Now, listen closely. Last night wasn't just a battle in the spirit. It was a moment of divine exposure. Your person, the one who still dreams of you, they were attacked. But not by some stranger on the street. Not by someone from the past. No. This attack came from someone close. Someone filled with bitterness. Someone who sensed the truth that was never fully spoken. This was more than a fight. This was a spiritual strike, a moment when the enemy showed his face and tried to crush the promise of peace. The words that were spoken weren't normal words. They were heavy. They were violent. They were laced with darkness. The kind of words that don't just aim to hurt feelings, they aim to destroy purpose. To crush identity. To bury hope. And in that moment, your person could be run. They could be hidden. But they didn't. They stood still. and with a heart full of love, and hands that may have been shaking, they listened. They faced it, and they asked, why is this happening? Why is the hate so deep? Why is this darkness coming so strong? They didn't have the full answer. But their spirit knew, this isn't about jealousy. This isn't about a misunderstanding. This is about the light that still lives in you. This is about the destiny that heaven wrote over your life. This is about divine union and divine timing. And the enemy knows what you carry. He sees what God has promised you. That's why he came so hard. But listen to me, this war will not be won with shouting or fighting. This is a battle of faith. A battle of trust. A battle of prayer. And the one who loves you stepped into that battle not with fists, but with tears, with prayers, with courage. They didn't fight because they were perfect. They fought because they still feel your soul. They still remember the light in your eyes. And when the darkness came, they knew they had to protect what was real. And maybe now, you're sitting in confusion. Maybe you've been asking, why am I going through all this? Why does it feel like I'm being punished? What did I do wrong? But I'm here to tell you, you didn't do anything wrong. You're not cursed. You're not forgotten. You're chosen. You're marked. You carry something so powerful that the enemy sees it before you do. You carry the kind of light that changes atmospheres. The kind of light that awakens people's spirits. And that's why you've been under attack. It's not what you did. It's who you are. But don't be afraid. God is not silent. He is not distant. He is near. Closer than you think. He is opening the curtain now. And every truth that was hidden will soon be revealed. The one who dared to speak against your promise will tremble. Not because of you, but because of the fire of God that surrounds your name. So don't let fear grip you. Don't let sadness hold you. There is healing in your future. There is restoration on the way. What looked like the end is only a new beginning. What looked like a breakdown is actually your setup for breakthrough. Every tear, every silent prayer, every lonely moment, it was not wasted. God has been collecting it all. And now, the time has come for divine repayment. You may not see it yet, but your story is safe. Your promise is still alive. And nothing, no weapon, no lie, no delay can stop what God has already written over your life. Even when it feels like the pieces are falling apart, heaven is putting everything into place. Look beyond what your eyes see. Feel with your spirit. There is movement happening in the heavens. And God is not late. He is right on time. The darkness tried to win. But it didn't. And it won. Your person, yes, the one who still carries your memory. They've been carried by angels. Even in their weakest moments. Even when they couldn't pray. Even when they felt like giving up. God stood beside them. And God has been speaking to their heart. Gently. Patiently. Calling them back to alignment. Calling them back to truth. Calling them back to you. Divine alignment is returning. Divine justice is coming. Everything that was stolen will be restored. Everything that was broken will be mended. And every lie spoken will be silenced by God's truth. But here's what you need to know. Last night, something was revealed. Something that changes everything. She found it. A photograph. Your photograph. Hidden in his phone. Not deleted. Not thrown away. Saved. Tucked away like something sacred. Not forgotten, preserved. She saw it. And in that moment, the lie she had been living shattered. Because she knew, she was never the one. She asked, "Why is this still here? Why are you still holding on to her?" And he had no answer. Because that photo said everything his heart could never say out loud. He never let you go. Even when he tried. Even when he thought he moved on. You were always there in his quiet moments, in his thoughts, in his dreams. Then came the slap. Fast. Sharp. Real. But it wasn't just from her hand. It was from heaven. A divine interruption. A crack in the wall of pretense. A jolt to the soul. A moment when everything false had to fall. I was there. Watching. Silent. But not absent. I saw her eyes open. I saw his soul tremble. I saw the mask fall. And I saw your light, yes, your light shine through the darkness. Not because you forced it, but because your spirit is still connected to him in ways no human can explain. And I need you to understand this, that moment was not your fault. That pain was not born from your hand. But your presence, your spirit, your love, exposed what was never real. God is uncovering everything now. No more hiding. No more pretending. No more confusion. What's real will remain. What's not will fall away. You don't need to fight for this. You don't need to prove anything. Just stand. Let God work. Let the truth rise. Because what God joined, no human hand can break. No mistake can cancel it. No distance can erase it. And I know, it still hurts. Not on your skin, but deep in your heart. Because when he was struck, something in you felt it too. Like a vibration in your soul. Like a silent cry only your spirit could hear. But don't let that pain fool you. It didn't come to destroy. It came to awaken. To cleanse. To prepare the way. You've been sensing something. Feeling something stir. Praying and you didn't know why. Crying and you couldn't explain it. That wasn't just emotion. That was your spirit responding to a shift. Heaven has been speaking. And now, it's almost time. Let God finish what he started. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit clean. Don't run. Don't fight. Just trust. Stand still and watch. Because when the dust settles, your promise will still be standing. And oh beloved, the future waiting for you is beautiful. Bigger than you imagined. Brighter than what you thought you lost. Love is coming. Truth is returning. And your story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. Hold on. Because the best is yet to come. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.